Eddie from James Brothers Bicycles in Auburn gave me a trailer which my dog loves, and it's useful for both of us. I was hesitant to endorse the trailer because of the fear of what can happen to. It was a trailer made for children, and I said that there ought to be an instruction manual. I didn't tell this to Eddie, but I had to look at inspect the product closely. But it's working great for my dog, and we don't drive fast, and we're both very slow, and her legs don't hang down. But children whose legs would hang down below, well, I wanted a shield underneath their feet. So I thought the design of the bicycle trailer should have a deflector made of steel, hard steel, thin, hard steel, to deflect anything that might hit their feet. And I thought also the trailer should not be made for convenience. It folds up into a small form to go in the back of a vehicle, so it has the ability to collapse, sort of like folding a box flat or something. It collapses into a smaller shape. So I thought the trailer, well, this is what it looks like. I thought the bicycle trailer, well, it should have a written warning that says, don't use a powered bicycle. An electric bicycle can be too fast and too heavy and too forceful to pull this little trailer. Don't ride downhill. I thought the instruction manual should say, don't ride downhill. And don't use a powered bicycle, neither a gas motor or a electric motor powered bicycle. Don't ride fast. And if you share the road with vehicles, automobiles, you're putting your life and your children's lives in the hands of those automobile operators. And if you trust them with your lives and your children's lives, or you're so desperate that you have no other option but to ride with your children on the highways, you're putting your life in their hands, in the hands of other people. So I thought the book should say that. And if you want to be safe when using this product, you can only ride on a flat surface without any electrical power or any gas-powered bicycle. Just riding on a flat surface, less than 10 miles per hour, no sharp turns, no sharing the road with vehicles, no going down hills, and inspect the product. Because it's made for convenience to fit in your car, the wheels can be removed and the thing can fold. And so anyway, I thought that the company that made it is called Burley, B-U-R-L-E-Y, made by a collaboration of Chinese and Germans. And I think the Germans are somewhat unaware of how how aggressive drivers are on American roads and highways. So it's only in certain areas, at certain conditions, would it be safe to ride with your children. And me and my dog are a little more desperate for transportation than the average family. And sometimes we're riding beside a interstate highway going 70 miles per hour, and we're on the shoulder, and our lives are in the hands of those drivers when we do that. And preferably I would have a vehicle instead of a bicycle. But this bicycle is working great. My dog loves it, and it was a gift for free. And I was hesitant to say anything about it because I wanted to say the right thing for safety precautions, that they should rewrite the manual, no riding downhill. If you share the road with automobiles, then your lives are in the hands of the automobile drivers. No riding downhill, and no riding a powered bicycle with electric power or gas engine on the bicycle, because those are too fast and don't make sharp turns, and don't share the road with vehicles, and only ride on a flat surface, and don't ride downhill. And if a product was going to be made more robust so that it could not fold up and it could act as a roll cage and protect the children in the event that the thing rolls. The nightmare scenario is you're riding through an intersection and you have to speed up to get through because cars are bearing down on you, and you have to ride as fast as you can, and then you have to maybe swerve because an automobile goes out in front of you and you have to swerve, and then it rolls, the trailer rolls, and it can collapse when it rolls because it's not made as a sturdy roll cage. It's not made for emergencies. It's not made for road warrior scenarios. So that's why the instruction manual should say, keep under 10 miles per hour, don't ride downhill, and don't share the road with vehicles. And that means you could ride on a boardwalk or a bike path in a park, but you can't ride through an intersection in the streets with sharing the road with motor vehicles. And you can't ride downhill, and you can't ride under electric powered bikes that are too heavy, too fast, and too heavy, and would have too much momentum. And you can't swerve. You have to go slow. And that's what I thought the instruction book should say. So I was hesitant to endorse without that agreement that they would rewrite the instruction manual with warnings. Especially, you're taking your life and your children's lives into your own hands if you ride a bike trailer like this through an intersection. So, and I wanted to say it was a generous gift from Eddie of James Brothers Bicycles in Auburn, Alabama. And my dog, Boopy, she loves it. And I'll show you, here she's sitting in it like it's her little home, her little doghouse. I'll show you. Here's Boopy, and she's in the bike trailer. It's connected to the bicycle, and it's a good bike trailer as long as you're slow like me, and well, even you should be even more cautious if you have your children in it, and only go to a recreational park or a boardwalk to ride the bicycle. Ride a bicycle in a park, and never go off-road, and never go downhill, and don't share the road with vehicles. That's all. Okay, thank you to Eddie from James Brothers Bicycles in Auburn, Alabama. My dog loves it. It's helping both of us get exercise and have more mobility. Thank you. Thank you to Eddie of James Brothers Bicycles in Auburn, Alabama for this excellent bike trailer. And I hope the company will rewrite the manual, because American roads and American drivers are far more aggressive than European drivers. All right, that's all for now.